Welcome to Omasae, where beauty begins right at your doorstep. In today's video, we'll uncover 10 front yard landscaping ideas that instantly boost curb appeal and turn any entrance into a warm, unforgettable welcome. From water-wise xeriscapes to lush cottage garden paths, you'll discover styles that speak to every aesthetic, from rustic and romantic to sleek and modern. Each idea is tailored to bring harmony between form and function, using thoughtful materials, plants, and layouts that make the most of your space. Whether you're working with a tiny courtyard or a wide suburban stretch, there's a design here that can elevate your home's character. Stick with us as we walk through elegant flagstone patios, moss-covered stone paths, and native plant beds buzzing with butterflies. Be sure to like this video, subscribe to Omasae for more timeless outdoor inspiration, and drop a comment sharing your favorite curb appeal idea. Let's begin this creative journey. Your front yard is about to become your home's best feature. From calming Zen gardens to charming woodland entrances, your front yard is more than just a space. It's a statement. This video explores 10 unique landscaping styles that not only increase curb appeal, but also create emotional impact. Think of it as your home's first conversation with the world. We'll start by letting go of the lawn and embracing drought-tolerant design. Then, we'll meander through blooming cottage gardens, dip into shaded forest charm, and explore native plant palettes that need less water and upkeep. Each segment is filled with tactile materials like gravel, stone, wood, and iron, all chosen for their ability to enhance texture and atmosphere. You'll find creative ideas even for small spaces, with raised beds, trellises, and container plants adding depth without crowding the view. There's something here for every style of home, and each design choice invites visitors with character, warmth, and charm. If you've ever stood at the curb and wished your yard said more, this is your chance to make it speak beautifully. Say goodbye to thirsty lawns and hello to a landscape that's both stunning and sustainable. Xeriscaping swaps traditional turf for an artful blend of gravel, stone mulch, succulents, and drought-tolerant plants like agave, yucca, and sedum. These textures offer a sculptural elegance that's modern, clean, and perfectly suited to dry climates, or anyone tired of the mower. Paths are formed from crushed granite or stepping stones that meander between planting beds, shaped with gentle curves. Decorative boulders act as anchors, while cactus varieties add height and drama. Not only does this approach save water, but it also transforms your front yard into a serene desert-inspired retreat. Accent pieces like rusted metal planters or terracotta pots bring warmth and contrast to the cool-toned palette of stone and greenery. Lighting plays a key role. Use low, ground-level solar lamps to highlight paths and cast soft shadows at night. This minimalist style brings peace and purpose to the space, and with almost no maintenance required, you can enjoy its beauty all year long. It's the perfect combination of function and flair. Imagine walking up to a home where the path winds through soft moss, dappled shade, and time-worn stone. The rustic woodland look transforms your front yard into a forest glade, full of texture, shadow, and a deep sense of peace. Start with irregular stone pavers or flagstone that meander naturally, softened by moss or low-growing ground cover like creeping thyme. Ferns, hostas, and native woodland flowers hug the path's edge, thriving in dappled sunlight beneath mature trees or decorative trellises. Add visual anchors with driftwood, weathered logs, or a moss-covered bench tucked in a shady nook. The colors here are deep and earthy, greens, browns, and muted grays, with occasional blooms for contrast. A rustic wooden gate or fence, perhaps made from reclaimed barn wood, frames the space and enhances the sense of retreat. Lantern-style path lights or hanging string lights from tree branches create cozy glow in the evenings. This style is perfect for anyone who wants their home's entrance to feel like a storybook beginning, quiet, mysterious, and full of life. For beauty that practically takes care of itself, native landscaping is a front yard hero. Choosing plants that naturally thrive in your region not only ensures a resilient garden, but also creates a sense of local harmony that feels right at home. Start with foundational elements like native grasses, wildflowers, and low-maintenance shrubs that offer color and structure through every season. Plants like echinacea, goldenrod, or switchgrass provide visual interest while drawing in butterflies, birds, and bees. Grouping plants in clusters rather than rows mimics nature and reduces the need for upkeep. Mulching with wood chips or shredded bark conserves water and blends the beds seamlessly into the surroundings. Natural stone edging or driftwood borders complete the picture with organic charm. This kind of garden asks little but gives a lot: texture, movement, and a connection to your local environment. It's landscaping with a conscience, and it speaks quietly but beautifully of stewardship and style. There's elegance in letting the land do what it does best. If peace is the mood you want to set, a Japanese-inspired front yard might be the answer. This landscaping style embraces simplicity, texture, and quiet symbolism to create a calming and elegant entry. Begin with a base of raked gravel or fine pebbles, arranged in gentle swirls around carefully placed stones. Add stepping paths of slate or cut granite, guiding visitors through a minimal scene with purpose. Sculpted evergreens, dwarf conifers, or bonsai-style trees provide structure, while bamboo fencing or a low wooden gate offers a sense of enclosure. The palette stays restrained: greens, grays, natural stone, but every element is chosen with intention. A small water basin or stone lantern can act as a focal point, adding depth and tradition. The effect is serene and powerful, encouraging pause and presence before even stepping inside. This style is as much about what you leave out as what you include. It's space made sacred through restraint. Some designs stand the test of time, and classic flower borders are among the most beloved. Framing your walkway or driveway with neat planting beds instantly elevates the look of your front yard. Start with structure. Use mulch or bark to define edges, and line borders with low-maintenance perennials like salvia, geraniums, and coreopsis. Add evergreen shrubs for year-round presence, and layer in seasonal color with tulips, daffodils, or mums depending on the time of year. A stone or brick edging gives the beds a polished frame and prevents spreading. This look thrives on symmetry and balance, offering a crisp, clean welcome that feels both formal and friendly. You can also add small topiary or clipped boxwood spheres for structure. A traditional lamppost or wrought iron bench near the path completes the timeless effect. Whether your home is new or old, these borders make it feel settled and loved. The result is a space that feels well cared for, inviting guests and passers-by with effortless grace. A front yard doesn't have to be just for looks. It can also be a place to gather. Replacing part of your lawn with a flagstone patio and fire pit creates a functional outdoor room right where guests first arrive. Begin with wide flagstone pavers laid in an organic shape, surrounded by ground cover or fine gravel to soften the edges. In the center, a fire pit made of natural stone becomes a welcoming anchor, flanked by Adirondack chairs or rustic wood benches. Add clusters of potted plants or low native shrubs around the space for enclosure and color. This setup invites impromptu evenings by the fire, morning coffee chats, or quiet stargazing under the open sky. Lighting is key. Solar uplights on surrounding plants and lanterns on side tables create ambience after dark. The fire pit gives your home an open-armed feeling, saying not just welcome, but stay a while. This design bridges hospitality and style, turning your front yard into a place to live, not just look at. Break free from the monotony of manicured lawns and embrace a front yard where wild beauty meets intentional design. Start with flowering ground covers like creeping phlox, ajaga, or clover to replace turf while adding vibrant patches of seasonal color. Prairie grasses like little bluestem or switchgrass move with the wind, offering rhythm and softness. Add winding stone paths that feel like natural trails, drawing the eye through the landscape. Include rustic bird baths, log borders, or a natural rock outcrop to build texture and depth. Native wildflowers sprinkled throughout, coneflowers, black-eyed Susans, yarrow, create a habitat for pollinators and bring life to the scene. This approach works especially well on sloped or awkward spaces where mowing is difficult. The mood here is free-spirited but curated, a dance between control and letting go. It's a living landscape that changes with the seasons, and each shift adds new charm. With the right plant choices, your yard will thrive with little intervention while looking beautifully intentional. Even the tiniest front yard can feel grand with the right design. Courtyard landscaping focuses on thoughtful scale and clever use of vertical and container elements. Picture a brick or gravel path flanked by potted hydrangeas, tall ceramic planters with ornamental grasses, and hanging baskets spilling with fuchsia or ivy. A narrow bench or bistro set invites pause, while trellises covered in jasmine or clematis draw the eye upward. Mirrors or lattice panels mounted on walls expand the visual space, making the area feel twice as big. Courtyard design is all about layers, ground, mid-height, and vertical, each playing a role in creating visual depth. Soft lighting under benches or around steps adds nighttime charm. Even a side yard or sliver of space between homes can become a cozy entry garden with the right arrangement of pots, stepping stones, and low hedges. Add a small water feature like a tabletop fountain or wall spout for soothing sound. This approach shows that big beauty can bloom in small places when style leads the way. There's something timeless about stepping onto a path lined with lavender and daisies, where roses climb over white picket fences and birdsong greets you at the gate. The cottage garden aesthetic is a romantic escape, wild, soft, and delightfully charming. Curved borders edged in stone or reclaimed brick wind their way through beds brimming with color and texture. Think pink peonies, blue salvia, foxgloves, and forget-me-nots, all growing together in a joyful tangle. An arched arbor wrapped in climbing roses sets the stage for a dreamy entry, while a cobblestone path underfoot adds old-world appeal. Decorative touches like an iron birdbath or a vintage watering can tucked among the flowers bring personal whimsy to the scene. Even a small front yard can hold this magic with careful layering and vertical planting. The mood is always warm and welcoming, inviting neighbors to pause and breathe in the scent of summer. This look thrives on density, color, and informal lines, creating a natural rhythm that feels both nostalgic and alive. It's not just landscaping, it's storytelling. Blend beauty and purpose with a front yard that nourishes both the eyes and the table. Raised beds built from wood or stone can flank the walkway, filled with fragrant herbs like rosemary, basil, sage, and lavender. Nestled between them, you might find strawberries trailing over the edges or colorful chard and kale adding leafy texture. This productive planting style adds a delightful scent to the air and invites visitors to reach out and touch. Use decorative markers or vintage watering cans for added charm. A low picket fence or woven willow edging adds cottage flair, while climbing tomatoes or beans on trellises add height and interest. Choose heirloom varieties for rich color and texture, and companion plant with flowers like nasturtium or marigold to draw in pollinators. Gravel or brick paths guide the flow, and a small bench near the beds encourages lingering. It's a garden that gives back daily, visually, aromatically, and even on your dinner plate. Your front yard is more than a space between the curb and your door. It's the first chapter of your home story. By choosing a style that reflects your personality and matches your lifestyle, you create a welcoming experience for every visitor and a daily joy for yourself. Whether you've fallen for the elegance of a Zen garden, the coziness of a cottage path, or the wild freedom of naturalistic plantings, the most important thing is how it makes you feel. These landscaping ideas are invitations to pause, to smile, to feel at ease. As we close this video, we invite you to share your favorite style in the comments below. Which one speaks to you? Don't forget to like this video if you found inspiration, and subscribe to Omasae for more serene, stylish outdoor ideas that celebrate the beauty right outside your door. Until next time, may your path be shaded, your flowers blooming, and your welcome always warm.